later you will sing
When?
during your third day.
I saw her a lot. Some that situation. Yes.
What situation?
I agree
What
with your
situation?
opinion.
Oh, I see.
Japanese guy is better.
Better? What better?
Your face is really different. For
Really?
example, between Taiwanese friends and Japanese friends. Yes.
No, I really like Taiwanese friend.
No.
You cannot lie.
Yes, when you stay with Taiwanese friend, you just like this. But Japanese friends,
I told you.
and also when she stayed with Taiwanese, she didn't do the makeup. But always after finishing her makeup, and she tend to make the Japanese friends.
Wow, crazy.
Yes. I was observing. Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry.
Wow,
Good
미쳤다.
luck.
Really?
His behavior, like attitude changing.
So
Yeah. And I said, what? What's wrong? But he just said,
Oh my god.
because of culture difference.
Ah.
It's really indirect.
Interesting. Continue fighting.
And we talked about this problem, and maybe 1 hour, only me. Only me.
But
He just,
Listen.
sorry.
Really? Why?
it feels like he's
Why?
Yeah, maybe he don't want to Jihon make me sad, or because maybe say oh you are angry.
You cannot use this video. Oh my god, really? No.
you made that because
It's kind of
No! Why again?
Don't worry, Jenny's a good editor.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
Today is my last day.
Oh,
Please read when you're alone.
thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Jamia. I hope that you will achieve all the desires of your heart. Okay? Yeah.
Not exciting.
Yeah.
I don't have any article today.
Yes, of course.
For the first time.
First time.
Because I already wrote a lot of letters.
Mm-hmm.
It is writing. So I want to some interview.
Job interview?
No.
Personal interview. Okay.
Because I want to include some information about how to survive in pines like this.
First, you have to be confident, especially for newcomers. They always get shy, afraid to make mistakes. So my tip, be confident. Even though you use the wrong word, wrong pronunciation and everything, just be confident.
Oh,
That's that.
important.
Yes, that is the most important, I
Yes.
think.
Bye bye. Last day. Today is my last day. Actually, I handed back my deposit. So suddenly I became rich.
Suddenly became rich.
Yes.
How much is your deposit?
Almost 3,000.
30?
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah. I know, Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Why is it?
Nowadays, I started to watch it.
Oh really?
Yes.
How was it?
Really fun. Because I already changed my phone language from Korean to English. So the Netflix also, it doesn't provide the Korean subtitle.
So now you can read the English
Yes.
subtitle and you can understand it.
I'm not understand, but sometimes I figure out the phrasal gest that I studied. It was really like proud of me.
Like an achievement.
Yes, really. He hasn't gone back there for 7 years.
Right. Finish! Bye bye, Jenny!
Bye
Good luck.
bye. Please say something for me.
Say something for me.
For my future.
For your future,
Yes, yes.
always choose to be happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
And even you're very sad, find something that you are very happy with.
oh.
Don't cry.
So sad. Thank you very much.
And see you soon. Very soon.
Very, very soon.
Yeah.
So I
There.
became a really, really rich person.
And I will find you because you will lend me money.
How much? Okay.
So if I become poor, I will find you.
I'm so scared. Yes, actually, I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back. Why?
I don't know.
Ah, this is for you.
Wow! So cute. Yes. Sit. I also prepared. It was my writing homework.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I will check the grammar.
No.
So how was it?
Actually, in the morning, the weather was really good, but suddenly,
Yeah, in the afternoon, right?
lighting and
Yeah.
storm and raining.
Raining cats and dogs.
Yes, really. But it was really fun.
So what did you do when it poured heavily?
We visited the flower farm. But it was really fun because
fun.
if I didn't start the YouTube, actually I thought, it's really terrible traveling like this. But it was really good.
Yeah, and
Resource.
just unexpected things happen.
Yes, and our roommate's personality also positive.
Mm-hmm.
No one complained about this situation. We just enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay, and then two.
You deserve to be to meet me.
You deserve to meet me. Oh, that's a good sentence.
Yeah.
Short but very long. I think this is your best sentence.
Because he was waiting for me for 3 months. Bye bye. We finished.
Today I'm joining.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Not this angle. Normal angle. For the first
No,
time.
it's not. Oh yeah, for the first time it's a normal angle.
Please say something for my subscribers.
Please subscribe. We're almost 1 million subscribers. Please subscribe to our YouTube
Oh,
channel.
really?
Not to our YouTube channel. To our YouTube channel.
Bye bye,
Thank
teacher.
you. Don't cry, Journey.
What cry? What? Why?
You will cry.
Anyway, my listening class also placed in which next to your classroom.
I am
right?
shocked.
Yes, but because we always
You are the noisy people. Sorry about that. How unfortunate. Well, we can't do anything about it.
Oh my god.
But really, it's loud.
Really loud.
know
Just,
that.
every time we told it, oh my god, so noisy. Oh my god, box speakers like this. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Really?
And then these are some deep questions.
Deep
about
question.
life. Like that. Okay, so now you choose.
I just choose.
Yes. Which color? ASMR. And then maybe. I can't do it.
Oh, I can this. I can do that. Like
Oh.
This. But this card is like this. No.
Bye.
Oh no. Don't worry. I can separate.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's okay. Bye.
She is really good teacher.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright.
Yes, please.
So?
Please say something for my future.
Good luck.
Oh, that's it?
Good luck.
And
See you in Korea.
why are you became a black?
Because of the beach.
Oh, really?
I went to the beach. Okay, good luck. I
Okay.
hope you you're going to be the best YouTuber. I hope your YouTube will be successful, you know.
Thank you very much. Keep
Okay.
watching my video.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Terrible.
Sometimes no, it's here.
His class, Jenny class.
No.
So sad.
No.
Jenny class. Jenny class.
Jenny's class. Calm.
The man class. So disappointing.
Crazy.
Half and half, really.
Oh, really? Told, yeah. I only told
Reveal your real personality. Only 1 week. Only 1 week. This week.
I don't know. This term is a little different. That's why.
But it was really helpful for me.
Why?
Studying hard.
Because of your super serious.
Super serious and super strict. And super pointed out my pronunciation. Yes. Thanks to you. And I took the speaking test and PT test. I also get a compliment about my pronunciation.
Really? Nice. Nowadays that I'm getting old, tears won't come out.
Oh,
So just
Really?
so it's
Because I live here.
that's why I'm sad. Jenny. Like that.
안녕히 계세요. 잘 가.
Buy some souvenirs like that. Have you bought already
I
souvenirs?
bought. Yeah, I already bought. But because I don't have enough space in my suitcase, so I just only bought 3 Burberry Ube flavor.
Oh, ube flavor?
Yes. It just only I will give my husband and families and mother-in-law. It's just the same.
Jenny, keep in touch. Actually, your YouTube videos have notification on my YouTube. Yeah, every time I go to online, suddenly your video will pop up.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched it already 3 times, I think.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, I'm the ambassador.
Yes. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, I told you it's cute.
I'm still moving, so maybe suddenly appear. Suddenly appear. Goodbye, roommate. 안녕하세요. 저는 모입니다. 저는 일본 사람입니다. 잘 먹겠습니다.
잘 먹겠습니다. 서든리.
잘 먹겠습니다.
오, 이따다키마스.
Already?
Yes.
No.
잘 부탁합니다.
잘 부탁합니다.
Yes, yes.
괜찮아.
난 모르겠다. 난 모르겠어.
My Papa's English teacher. Here. Yes.
바기오. 도착층으로 내려오셔서 인터라인 진보관 맡기러 왔다고 하면은 들여보내줍니다. 아, 땡큐. 저번에 홀리데이라서 못 갔었던 몰 오브 에이시아를 한번 가보려고 합니다. 대충 찾아보니까 이런 쉑쉑버거가 있고 그리고 딘타이펑이 있는데 그 필리핀에서만 파는 초콜릿 딘타이펑이 있다고 하거든요. 대만 애들이 극혐하더라고요. 저도 딱히 먹고 싶지는 않아서 예전에 봐뒀던 먹고 싶었던 데가 있어가지고 거기를 가볼까 하는데 제가 제대로 찾아갈 수 있을지 모르겠습니다. 근데 전반적인 느낌은 바기오 SM몰을 한 3배 정도 키운 것 같은 느낌이에요. 아무튼 빨리 밥 먹을 때를 찾아보도록 하겠습니다. 다 먹을 수 있을지 먹어보도록 하겠습니다. 선생님이 추천해주신 이거 구매했습니다. 아빠한테 선물해줄 겁니다. 밤이 되니까 너무 예쁘네요.
가자 빨리. 밥 먹고 가나? 엄마 안돼 그거.
어떠신가요? 저를 3개월 만에 보셨는데.
빨리 가자. 이거 그렇고.
하나도 삭막해. 아무것도 없어. 고작 이런 풀밖에 없어.
난 떨지 마.
아니 풀이씨 이거밖에 없어. 나. 앨리스. 앨리스. 안녕하지요. 일로 와. 일로 와. 언니가 3개월 동안 없어져서 삐졌어?